What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical average American here today to react and learn about random facts that only Brits would know. You know, I'd usually start out the video kind of giving my idea of what I'm gonna learn today, but I'm actually kind of excited to say I have no idea what I'm going to learn today. These are random facts only Brits would know, and a little old American like me has probably never heard before. It's like I'm getting a peek behind the curtain, the British curtain, into this British society, a club, perhaps. And I don't know, I'm excited for this because I feel like it's going to be a look into some aspects of British culture that I otherwise would never in any circumstance learn or run into normally. So I'm pretty excited for this. This is a discussion on Reddit where someone asked, what are some random facts only Brits would know? And we had a whole lot of British people chime in here and spill the tea, you might say, on these facts. Try to comment the most obscure things. But if you can't try to make it sure it's as British as you could think of. Okay. As British a thing as you can possibly think of. Divorced, beheaded, died, divorced, beheaded, survived. Is this the password to get into the club? To get into the British secret club? This the password? You come up to the door and you're like, divorced, beheaded, died, divorced, beheaded, survived. And they open the little slot in the door and they're like, all right, let the bloke in. Don't ask me where that accent's from. I guess I have to Google this because I've never heard this phrase in my life. Is it a spell? Did I just cast a spell? It's from Henry the Eighth? Henry the Eighth, King of England, has 6 wives. Is this, it's a song by Horrible Histories. The Wives of Henry the Eighth, divorced, beheaded, and died song. It's a song. Is this like a parody or something? Alright, I think I have to take a look at this.
Did you know that when Henry VIII had Anne Boleyn executed, he brought a specially trained swordsman over from France? Because an axe, well, that could be blunt and messy, but a sword, well, that...
I'm sorry, I'm just a little in shock. I didn't expect like a talking puppet. What is this? A squirrel or with a little sword? This is not where I expected this discussion to go, but I'm not upset.
Divorced, beheaded, and died. Divorced, beheaded, survived.
Okay. I get the reference. Is this popular? Hold on. It has like 1 million views. It's been seen quite a lot. Did that like go viral or something? Or okay. It's a reference to a King Henry VIII YouTube song. That is definitely something I would never have known. One of the best songs from that show, Dick Turpin's song, was The One. Okay. So, okay. All right. I like this. I like obscure random facts only Brits would know. Badgers love mashed potatoes. Is this another British song I don't know about? Badgers love mashed potatoes. I'm going to have to... There's going to be a lot of Googling going on here. I just have to look everything up because I need explanations here. Plot. The program follows the exploits of Simon Bodger and his puppet companion. Oh, is that what I just saw? I just saw a puppet companion. Bodger and Badger? Badgers love mashed potatoes? I think it has to do with this show, this comedy program, Bodger and Badger? Does the badger eat mashed potatoes? I've heard that everyone knows that, though. No, I didn't know that. Hopefully we're all Brits. Can't have those Yanks finding out our baffling badger bait. Indeed, well, word's out. I'm spreading the word. Right after this video, I'm jumping out into the streets. Badgers love mashed potatoes! Someone's gonna throw a shoe at me. Shut up down there. I go, oh man, but you don't understand. I don't even understand, to be honest. A swan can break your arm. Can it? Are swans like super strong or something? Or they're it's a myth. This is like an actual myth. Like this is like prevalent in Britain, perhaps. There's no actual reports that a swan has ever broken someone's arm. What is this? So this is like an old wives' tale. Here's whether or not a swan can actually break your arm. People have written entire articles and news reports over this. So this is like a old British folklore that a swan can break your arm. Are there a lot of swans in Britain, or is this like random? Well, I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm kind of more scared of swans than when I entered this discussion. No luck catching the swans then? Just one swan? You don't mind a bit of manpower, do you, Doris? This, and they need no motive. I don't know, this seems like they're, like, referencing something here that I still don't understand. All I have at my disposal is the power of Google to explain some of these, but it's not always gonna work, I'm thinking. But so, I don't know, maybe a swan can break your arm? Dogs can't look up? This has got to be a reference to something. Dogs can't look up. Someone wrote, there's another Reddit discussion on this exact topic. Why are people saying that dogs can't look up? If it's a joke, I don't see how it's funny. What's the answer? It's from Shaun of the Dead. I've seen Shaun of the Dead. I didn't catch this. Big Al says so. Yeah, but Big Al says dogs can't look up. Okay. It's what Nick Frost said during filming of Spaced because they were having a difficult time trying to get a dog to look up in one of the scenes. They thought it was funny, so they put it in Shaun of the Dead. All right, cool. Wow. I like these references. I actually understand that one. Obscure, but I get it. We know what to say at a panto. What is a panto? Is it like a party? Panto, short for pantomime, a type of musical stage production with like a mime? Like, I thought this was like from ye olde times or something. Are there still pantomime shows or something called a panto? Is it like a circus? Looks like a circus. What do Brits mean by panto? Traditional British Christmas play and a chance for people to go to the theater. Okay. We know what to say at a panto. At a Christmas play? This is a whole thing. British pantomime. What is it? What do you show? There's actually, I'm so pleasantly surprised. There's actually Google questions and answers about this exact topic. What do you shout at a pantomime? Audience participation is a very important part of a pantomime. The audience are encouraged to boo the villain when they enter the stage, argue with the dame, and warn the principal boy when the villain is behind them by shouting, "He's behind you!" This is literally an old stage play. Like, I've seen that in movies where people are like, "He's behind you!" And it's like some kind of play. It's like a trope or something. Wow. Okay. Oh, no. I don't go to pantos anymore. That part of my life is over. It's behind me. Why does this person sound like they had a scarring adventure that occurred at a pantomime? Oh, I don't go to the pantomime anymore. That time of my life is long behind me. Has flashbacks of whatever the heck happened. What else do we have here? These are pretty good. I have to admit, I have not heard of any of these things, as you would expect. Random facts only Brits would know, after all. The airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow is 24 miles an hour. I fart in your general direction. This is a Monty Python reference, I am guessing. I fart in your general direction. I haven't even really seen much of Monty Python. That might like banish me from the British club. But even I know this reference, this quote. I fart in your general direction. So I know that's a Monty Python thing. So the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow is 24 miles an hour. Must be Monty Python. Okay. Purple Aki. That is all. Purple Aki? Aki? Known locally in northwest England as Purple Akai. He is 6'5". He's a person. Tall bodybuilder. Hold on, he has a Wikipedia. Is a convicted criminal? Known as the Purple Akai? 6'5" bodybuilding criminal? Oh my god, manslaughter? Is there an image of this? So he's just gigantic. Purple, does he like to wear purple? Okay. Oh my gosh, I've never heard of this. What on earth? Purple? So it's a ginormous beast of a man who committed murder, is like a bodybuilder. That is scary, honestly. Okay. Pew, Pew, Barney McGrew, Cuthbert, Dibble, and Grub. You just got me to cast a spell again, or this is the other secret passage, the other secret message. Let me see here. Pew, Pew, Barney McGrew. This is some kind of Trumpton firefighters? Trumpton. What is this? It's a stop-motion British television show for children. Okay, and I think there is a video? We can... Okay. Stop motion, okay. Is it like a song?
Pew, Pew, Barney McGrew, Cuthbert, Dibble, Grub.
I love when everything works out perfectly like that. That is exactly exactly what I expected. Oh boy, let me find that again. Pew, pew. Where was this? Pew, pew. There's the panto. Pew, Pew, Barney McGrew, Cuthbert, Dibble, and Grub. Exactly. These stop-motion police officers or firefighters. And okay, I get the reference now. There you go. Is this a popular British children's show? People know this? The name of these solicitor firms is getting out of hand. Okay, nice. There you go. Man, I feel like I'm really going to be able to know some of these obscure British pop culture references. One day, someone somewhere is going to be like, Pew Pew, what is it? Barney McGrew. And I'm going to be like, yeah, I see you over there. I gotcha. And they're going to be like, why is that guy staring at me? Like, the rest of this number, 080000. The rest of this, oh no. I don't think I can look that up either. That's just gonna, come up with nothing, I bet. It's a phone number? Man, what is this a reference to? 080000? Is this like a commercial or something? It reminds me of commercials I've seen where there's phone numbers to call and maybe it's a jingle. I could be totally wrong, but I have no idea what that means. Carrots Help See in the Dark was a British World War II misinformation campaign. You know, I've heard that carrots help you see in the dark better as well. Even here in America, when I was a child, I heard that as well. It targeted Nazi Germany to cover the real reason the RAF were so good at pinpointing and responding to incoming German aircraft? Carrots help see in the dark. That's, all right, that's really interesting. Okay, and I feel a little deceived if carrots don't let you see in the dark. I really thought they did. William, Henry, Stephen, Henry, Richard, John. Why are there so many British references like this? The King and Queen song, they're all these songs that are like a list of names. What are the odds that there's so many of these? Okay,
I'm William the Conqueror, my enemy stood no chance. They call me the first English king, although I come from France.
A lot of little fun jingles that apparently are very nostalgic and memorable to a lot of Brits. William, Henry, Stephen, Henry, Richard, John. Is that like in this song somewhere?
Richard Lionheart, that's right. Always smiling for a fight. Oh, King John, what a disaster. Rule restrained by Magna Carta. Henry, Richard, John. Hi, Henry, Henry, student, 3 more Henrys join us.
Okay, there you go. Man, I'm really getting up to date on all the British children's jingles today. That is also a direction I did not expect this to take, but I'm not upset. The holiday starts at the airport, no matter what time. So getting solidly on the piss, that is the most British thing I've ever heard. Getting solidly on the piss at 4 a.m. is perfectly acceptable. I've heard this in a different British video. The holiday starts at the airport. I have heard that. I never had heard that before. I know that that's like a British thing. And basically, you're allowed to start drinking when you're at the airport. Basically, okay, very British. Very British, okay. When he died, William the Conqueror was so fat, his coffin exploded? Do Brits know this? Cardinal Wolsey's sculpture was used for Horatio Nelson instead? What? These are historical facts I've never even heard. When Charles II was restored to the throne, Oliver Cromwell's dead body was dug up, put on trial, found guilty, and hung until dead. His dead body was put on trial and hung again to be dead. Okay. Talk about things I didn't expect to learn today. You can't fool me. I'm not sharing my sacred British wisdom. You see, one Brit kept their wits about them, didn't spill all this precious, sacred, secret British knowledge, but sorry, I already have learned, like, several of the secret jingles and catchphrases, so sorry, I already know a lot of it. Everyone thinks they can survive a nightmare. What is that a reference to? Everyone thinks I don't see anything for this. Everyone thinks... Oh, wait, nightmare spelled with a K. Does that have something to do with it? Nightmare? Huh. Everyone thinks... Is it a book, or... No? I don't know what this is. And I don't know if I'm going to get an explanation. I don't know. Washing machines live longer with Calgon? And if you don't sing it in tune, you're not really a Brit. This is a jingle, again, or like an advert or something. Washing machines live longer with Calvin. Yep. All right, here we go.
If you live in a high water area, you'll be familiar with this. This is limescale, and it just keeps building up day after day. Ooh. It can really do a lot of damage to a washing machine. This heating element was like this only a year ago. So, to stop the build-up of limescale, the best thing to use is Calgon.
All right.
1 tablet in every wash will help keep your machine working efficiently for a long, long time.
Washing machines live longer with Calgon.
There you go. Washing machines live longer with Calgon. I would not have been able to complete this sentence. Thank you to this user for telling me. Washing machines live longer with Calgon. It is a jingle. It's a commercial, an advert. Was that like on TV all the time when you were a young kid or something? Boris Johnson's name isn't Boris, it's Alexander. Is that a joke or is that real? I have no idea. No idea. Sometimes it gets so cold that monkeys get awfully distressed. Brass monkey weather? Sometimes it gets so cold monkeys get distressed? What is that? What does that mean? I don't know if I'm going to be able to find that one either. Some of these are so obscure that even the power of the internet can't help me. And maybe that's for the best. Maybe some British secrets should remain secret. The dog that found the World Cup trophy after it was stolen was called Pickles. And there you have it. You heard it here first. Thank you, Pickles. Pickles the dog. I didn't know the World Cup trophy was stolen, but it was covered by a dog named Pickles. And with that, I think I am satisfied for now. Those were I mean, the title says random facts only Brits would know. Those were literally the most random set of facts I have ever heard in my life, and I loved it. And I enjoyed the jingles, and I don't know, that was just so entertaining. And again, I don't feel like there's any way I would have ever gained this British knowledge without this exact discussion and the Brits telling me here, so I really appreciated that, and I enjoyed this quite a bit. Anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to British culture, stuff about Britain I've never learned or seen before, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.